Oh yeah guys, sorry about that. Give me just 1 second, I'm almost done here. Alright, so welcome back to another episode of Tune In Tuesday. Today's episode is going to be the top 5 picks. The top 5 picks I would choose as far as the modifications go for your Q50 or Q60 VR30. And if I were to start all over again with another Q50 or Q60, the top 5 products I would choose right now to get started on my project. Let's get going. Before we get started on the products, I do want to mention that this show or this episode is not sponsored by anybody. So these are just going to be products based on my personal experience with the companies that I've chosen before in the past. And as far as the products I would want to have on my car. Now that being said, the first modification that I would choose is going to be the heat exchanger. Now in my personal experience on the Q50 or Q60, the AMS heat exchanger has done the best so far as numbers go that I've seen in the market. Now that is not to say that there aren't any other good heat exchangers out there, just my personal preference. Again, if I were to start all over again, I would go with the AMS heat exchanger. Now the reason being for the AMS heat exchanger is because of the fitment and the time they've taken as far as making sure the fitment is correct on the product itself, and that, you know, at the same time it looks OEM and you have no issues as far as the factory warranty goes, because it is also an INFINITI product as well. So you can get one with the Alpha logo on it, or you can get one with the INFINITI logo on it. You would have to choose whichever one you want to get based on their shop AMS Performance or INFINITI USA. So that's one good product to have as far as your heat exchanger goes. Now second product would be the ARC Catback Exhaust system. That's what I've had on my FX35, what I had on my Q60 right now. I shouldn't have said have on my Q60 right now. So if you guys are interested in the ARC Performance Exhaust, I'll make sure to link them below, like I did in the past videos as far as the catbacks and exhaust go as well. All the products in this video are going to be mentioned in the description with all the links that you guys can order from if you want to order, or if you have any questions, please let me know. I would also love to hear what you have on your Q50, Q60 right now. So make sure you guys comment below. Now downpipes are a must, whether you go lower downpipes or full downpipes, full catted downpipes, I don't care. It's a must for our cars. Just like the heat exchanger is a must for our cars, the downpipes are a must as well. So if you're going to be picking out a downpipe, make sure you do your research. Like I've said in the past, ask some questions, go on the forums, see what everybody's been doing. Now as far as the downpipes go, you have a lot of options like I've mentioned in the past. The downpipes I would choose at the moment is going to be the AMS 3-inch full downpipes. Race downpipes, exactly what I have on my Q60 right now. I did have full downpipes prior to these as well, but I did run into an issue where the welding cracked. I'm not going to mention the company or anything like that, but the welding did crack twice, so I got tired of it, had to throw it out and get the AMS full downpipes. Now what's a car without a good intake? Make sure you do your research as far as the intakes go. I know in the past videos I've forgotten to mention the still-in intakes, but I've had some issues with them before. I did have that the still-in intakes on my Q60 before and did have some issues with it, so I had to throw those out because of heat soaking. And right now I am running the AMS intakes. Now again, the AMS intakes are the same as the INFINITI intakes, which I do want to clarify. I get asked a lot, especially at work, well, what's the difference between the Alpha intakes and the AMS intake? They look both the same. They are the same. So it doesn't matter which product you go with, they're both great products. But also keep in mind, you also have Burger Motorsports intakes as well. There are other options as well out there, so make sure you do your research and pick out whatever you want. Also, I would love to see what kind of products you're running on your INFINITI Q50, Q60, VR30. So make sure you guys drop a comment below and let me know what your thoughts are. Now, all those products mentioned, don't forget that once you get all those products, you can install them one by one, or the way I've done it in the past, depending on, of course, what the modification is. I've put them all together and got it installed all at one stop. Reason for that is I don't like going back and forth and waiting, so I just like to get everything done at the same time. Once you do that, I do recommend getting a very good tune. We've talked about the tuners in the previous episode as well. Make sure to put that link in the description for you guys to check out. There are a lot of good tuners out there. AMS, Racebox, Specialty Z, Sebastian down here in SoCal. There's a lot of options for you guys out there, so make sure you guys get a nice tune to make sure you support all those modifications that you've done to your VR30. I also wanted to thank each and every one of you that have been sending me messages on Instagram, giving me your suggestions, ideas for future episodes. Like I've said before, the Infinity market is something that I'm going to be heavily focused on, but I would love to bring some diversity into the channel. Just like I mentioned, I will bring some BMWs, Audis, and so forth as far as the categories go. I am shooting a Lexus coming up in a couple of weeks for Cars and Chatter. That'll be the Lexus GSF. A couple of other cars that you guys might be surprised by. So make sure you like these videos, make sure you hit that subscribe button, so that way I know that I should keep bringing content to you guys. And again, I appreciate every single one of you. Keep supporting the channel. If you guys would love to see some merchandise, let me know. I'll be more than happy to send some merchandise out to you guys as well. Once again, thank you again. Today's episode was very simple and short, and hopefully to bring more smaller videos like this, as well as far as my personal thoughts to you guys. Thank you again.